The king's son and wisdom. With God's help, 10 Nisan 5726, in honor of the President of Israel, my heart and my flesh, Mr. S.H. Z. Shazal, whose splendor and praise go forth and grow, and people are saying that there is no one wise and understanding like him, who has put his heart to come to the concealed treasure of truth, and all his desire and longing is to introduce the truth into the whole world. The king's son was wise, and he loved wisdom greatly, and there were great sages with him, and whoever would come to him with some sort of wisdom he regarded with very great importance, and he would give them honor and wealth for the wisdom, to each one according to his desire. Whoever wanted money, he would give him money, and whoever wanted honor, he would give him honor. Everything for wisdom. And because the wisdom was so important to him, all of them involved themselves with wisdom, and the whole country was involved with varieties of wisdom. For this one wanted money in order that he would get money through this wisdom, and this one wanted prominence and honor, and since all of them were involved only in the varieties of wisdom, therefore they forgot there in that country the strategies of war. For all of them were involved with types of wisdom, until all the citizens of the country became very wise, until the least one in that country would be in another country a greater sage than all, and the sages in that country were very great and exceptionally wise, and there was great profanity and exactitude in the wisdom of the sages. And because of the varieties of wisdom, the sages of that country became heretics, and they also drew the king's son mentioned above to their ideas, and he also became a heretic. And the king's son, since he was a good son, for he had been born with good, and he had good and straight character traits, occasionally would recall where he was in the world and what he was doing, and he would groan and sigh over this, that he had fallen to such confusions and had strayed so much. And he would sigh greatly, but as soon as he started using his intellect, the above-mentioned wisdoms of heresy returned to him and grew stronger, and so it happened many times that he would recall where he was in the world, and he would groan and sigh, but as soon as he started to use his intellect, the atheism mentioned above returned to him and grew stronger. There are people who spend much time engaging in wisdoms, and in most cases their intent in this is only for the vanities of this world, meaning for prominence and honor, or money and similarly. and because they are involved only in wisdoms, through this they forget the strategies of war entirely, meaning how to fight the great war that the person needs to fight in this world, which is the war against the evil inclination. And sometimes they come to total atheism because of their wisdoms. The author, Israel Berodesser.